Hello and welcome back to Castelnaud. Right, as you can see we are directly already... Oh, what's going on there? Back in the field and back to the same old baler issues. Blimey. Now I wish there was a way I could adjust the hitch here. But I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I just do not understand why it always starts to drag. It's an absolute shame because it's a brilliant baler, but it can't be the tractor because it's happened on multiple tractors. I just don't get it. Just don't understand. Right, well, we'll crack on. Hopefully the baler and all that is fine. We shall see how it goes. In the meantime, we will just... we might end up going straight into a time-lapse. I would like to get this done because we also have to gather up some straw with the baler. I feel like when I'm using the baler it doesn't do this, but when I have it following, it does it more often. And bloody Nora, I'm gonna have to go over it all myself at this rate. Maybe that was a tight corner, but anyways, we'll... No, it's just rubbish. Maybe we should put it on a different tractor. We'll try that. We'll try that and then we'll crack on. So I will put the this bit into the time lapse as well, and then if it doesn't work, then we'll just have to sort it out. I might do a headland with the row and then set a helper off and go from there. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, we'll get it swapped and crack on. Alright, well, as you can see, it's been a bit of a jump cut basically from there next to where we just were to where we are now. Basically what happened, there was a situation, the baler was acting up again, and I don't know, I was looking in the shop for a new baler, but they're all very expensive, so we'd either have to lease to own as a possibility, pull a loan, or something along those lines, and then obviously sell this one and go from there. But, well, this is going to be a bit of a cheeky maneuver I'm going to do now, but it's just very frustrating because I just don't understand why the baler does that, but then it starts working again. The second reason there was a bit of a jump cut there was because I've got a new monitor, and the resolution for everything has to be changed because I've gone up to a 2K monitor, and I just do not understand why the settings reset themselves on my recording software, and I just don't understand what happened there. But anyways, we are back on the business, perhaps. Right, we'll just crack on. Oh yeah, see, so well, that's on the street. That's right on the road. That's not a fair comparison, but it does dig straight into the ground, and I don't understand why it does that sometimes. I know others have commented having issues as well, but anyways, 'tis a bit frustrating. What I'm going to do instead, because I do want to get this done and I do want to crack on to August, is I'm going to complete this off camera. We are nearly done anyways, but I'm going to finish up off camera, and then I might do a bit of the baling at the end of the straw, because that is one thing I do want to get done and put into the mixer today. Oh, is it? No, it's just behind. Okay, just checking. Lots of missed bits, but that's fine. I'll come back and collect that. So we'll see you in the wheat field collecting some straw. Alright, we have made it to the straw. So we'll lower down, turn off the beacons there, and we'll see how it goes. I have switched back over to the Valtra, as you can see. You know, another thought that I had about my new monitor is that I reckon, now this might be incorrect, but if it is 2K, I've tinkered with the settings so that it should copy, as in like record in 2K as well. So there's a very high chance that this video will actually be a higher quality than any of the others previous, which would be a very cool thing. I don't know much about all that, so I will see how it looks and how it ends up in the... I'll know as soon as I... oh, why did that happen? That's quite silly. Is that feature that it just pops it out automatically? I do not care for that, but anyways, well, it didn't seem to be needing to pop out, but especially over there. Anyways, right, so we shall see. We shall see. If it is recorded, I'll know by the file size of the raw original file whether or not it's bigger or not, and then we'll see. So hopefully you now have the ability to watch Grumbles Gaming in a higher quality, which would be brilliant, absolutely brilliant, but maybe not also. So I'm not I'm not too certain which one it is yet, but hopefully it is. So that being said, very quickly I'll run over the plans for the rest of the month. First off, we're going to finish this. I have actually decided on, I suppose, the end of this series. It does involve something pretty cool, and it does involve the not moving on from this to another map, but it does allow us an opportunity to explore another map. So that's all I'm going to say for the time being. I don't want anyone to assume that this is going to be done in a couple of episodes. There are a few left, but as it stands, we are going to sort of wrap up with probably the nut harvest whenever that comes around, but also one massive field out of our massive field. One massive harvest, rather, from our massive field. So I got too excited in that. That's the plan. That's the plan. I don't know what to put in it, though. I know it sounds a bit mental, but I am a bit tempted to do a massive potato harvest. It's been a while, I know. I've done it on... The last time I did that was on my very first series, Frühling, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, though, and it was a field that's not nearly this big, so I don't know if I feel that mental this time round, but we shall see. I would like to do one massive crop in there. Now that it is July, we are running out of time for that, but I'm really not great at sort of gauging how long it'll take till we get there. I don't want to put a time limit on it. If anything, we would wrap up with whatever we wrap up with, but I think it would be very cool to do one massive crop in that field. Let me just have a look. I know we're nearly done. Where are we? I'm very lost. Yeah, 49 here. Massive, massive space. What can we do? We can soon drill in canola, but it does take a long time. The soonest one would probably be barley, but I mean, it's not really that much sooner, is it? Oat would be very soon, because we could do it in March, and it would be ready in the summer. Otherwise, we might... Because in these months here, we're primarily going to be focusing on productions and animals. So it won't be super busy, but it'll be still busy. Which is fine, because... Well, yeah, we'll have to tend to that massive crop, but... Don't know. What do you reckon? If you have any suggestions of what we should do, let me know. Canola can go in as early as next month, and as late as September, and then as wheat and barley for September and October. Otherwise, we could plant in maybe sunflowers, a massive sunflower harvest. That would be quite nice. I did sunflowers on Silver Run with a nice big old combine as well. That was quite a nice thing. I'd like to do something a bit different, but we shall see. So I've done the massive potato harvest. I've done the massive sunflower harvest. Done different variations of big beet harvests, and another one in plan. So I really don't know. We shall see. Anyways, we're all done here. I am going to... Oh, come on, let's get that final bale. Do not leave us hanging on that. Just realised we're at 90. Oh, come on. Get in, come on. Right, there's a bit there, and I believe a bit at the top. Oh, we're going to get it. Going to get it right here. Going to get it. Nearly. Oh. There's a bit there. Are you joking? I'll have to harvest this. Oh, no, I've just destroyed my last chance at straw. Oh, wait, no. There's this. Come on. Bring it home. Ah, oh, you bugger. You joking? Is that bit of straw there? I think I'll try to get 11 litres of some sort of hay or something at the farm. This is really something. Oh, come on! Is there no sneaky straw along the edge that I've missed? That is ridiculous. Right, well, we will take this to the farm. Oh, hang on, we've got it. Got it here. Brilliant. Nice, and 39 to spare. Right, so we'll take this over to... Oh no, I haven't meant to do that at all. I've simply told it to stop. Right, well, we'll head back to the farm anyways, but we'll come back here with the telehandler. I didn't want to do that, but I will jump cut to coming back with a few bales for a mixture. Alright, well, I'm going to try something different. So as you can see, this bale I've picked up is in a different position than this bale. So if I can just flip that one like that, yeah, that's brilliant. Actually, I might as well put this one on top. So that's the plan, is I'll put them, stack them like this, because there's only 4 of them, as you can see. When they are positioned like this, the spikes go straight through. So, oh wow, I've aligned horribly. Normally my alignment is alright, but just focused on the different stacking we've done here. Right, so now is a bit more of a difficult part, I reckon. I should probably put that other stack in a stack of 2 first, but we're not going to do that. We're going to... just going to try it out and see what happens. Right, so far so good. Now we just got to put that one on top of there. And Bob is in fact your uncle. In my case it's Ronald. That's... oh blimey. It's all gone wrong. Alright, I've managed to rectify the incident and we are back en route. We'll see you back at the farm. Alright, so we do have 36,000 litres. I don't know if they'll go from there. Oh, they will in fact. So I'll just put them here. The rest of it, and they should just disappear. Go into the mixer. And happy days. Let's have a look at the production. Straw is filling up. It is going... is it going? You know what, let's just put it in anyways. We are right here and it's all connected, so... I think it was taking some. Might take that, but we'll put this one in proper, if we can do. There we are. Lower it down a bit, and... there we go. Ooh, nope, you as well. This one seems to want to be taken, but it's not being taken very seriously. There we go. That is better. I'll put this in here into a nice little parking position. Yeah, that's fine there. Now this should be really well set for a long time. Loads of straw, loads of silage, loads of straw compared to everything else, but we'll put more silage Probably right now, actually. Yeah, for the best. It's for the best. We'll keep an eye on it, but I think that's the end of July. Yeah, we're done. We're done with the month. So, luckily we do have our silage right here, so I'll throw in 3 silage bales just to keep the process underway. And I might be a bit cheeky and hop into that far field and get some hay bales out of it. Might do, might not, we'll see. But this being the last task of the day. Oh, one final thing, which we can't afford right now anyways, even though I will sell a few fields that we have finished with. But I will explain that more in September while we're harvesting. And I will explain the milk situation as well. Well, good. It's a good situation. It's not a bad situation. It is a good thing. Right, so this might be too much for it, but we are going to just leave it all in. Possibly not. Oh, that's not what I want to control. Get off, get off, get off. Oh, blimey. I've really made a mess of this. Well, we'll sort... Oh, brilliant. Fantastic. Now let me free. Right, we'll drop it in and leave this alone, and we'll see you in August. Good morning and welcome to August. And look at our absolutely terrible property maintenance, still paying nearly £3,500 for that. But we have a beautiful August day ahead of us, and really money is no question. We will end up with loads of money very soon. It's just a matter of time, unfortunately. Right, we are going to make our way over to the cows because I guarantee they will need food. So let's have a look at them first. Right, so speaking of money, we have to spend some money that we don't have, which is absolutely brilliant, thanks to loans. So we're going to have to pull a loan for this, unfortunately. I did pull a loan for the baler that now does still sort of work, so that's good to have at least, but we do have to get some sort of milk storage going, because we're maxed out at milk, but milk is how we'll make money. So if we don't have a way to store it, we're just wasting it. This trailer is not going to be doing this job ever again. As you can see, it's a nightmare. As soon as it's done freaking out, we are going to take it away and swap for another trailer here. Probably this tall Le Boulch one here. I was hoping that the class works. It is the bigger trailer, but maybe that will be better for some sort of crop in the future. Right, and I was rambling on earlier about swapping over that massive field from grass to something else, and I would still like to do that. I just haven't fully decided yet what. So whether it's going to be a winter crop or not, I haven't fully decided yet. Because potatoes would be absolutely mental. Could you imagine that? Is that full? How full is that production? Here, let's see. Let's get right underneath. And right, we'll start filling with TMR. Wow, brilliant. Look at that. That is incredible. That is so much TMR. Is it not full? Ooh, nearly. But we're out of silage, which is fine. Well, we could put more in just to... Yeah, but we'll wait a bit. Right, we really are loading things up. Oh, yeah, we're missing so much space compared to the class trailer. But nevertheless, as you can see, it is very early in the morning. And good thing for it that I woke up at 7 versus waiting till later in the morning. Because of all this that needs tending to. These cows are constantly hungry and constantly producing milk. So this is probably full. Yes. And this is probably nearly full as well. So what shall we do? Here's what we're going to do. We have some space in behind the cow shed here. So I'm going to open up. Let's have a look at the sales though first thing. Is that a sign that I'm meant to do a stupid amount of potatoes? I don't know. I don't think I can bring myself to do it. I think I'll do a nice big harvest of sorghum, soybeans, or sunflowers. The reason I say those ones is because they are spring crops that we can put in the spring, and then they grow fairly quickly, to be honest. But for now, we have to go into here. We'll have to pull a loan before we make any moves, unfortunately. There is a very big open space right here behind our cow shed, which is where we're going to put a milk extension mod, thanks to Missy B. So, as you can see, it will add the ability to extend our storage for milk by 500,000 litres, which is absolutely brilliant. We are going to pull a loan for exactly that amount, and I think it would be fine right here. It is close enough that it should reach the milk, which is right there. So yeah, there's no way it won't reach, but before we do that, we do have to get some money, so we'll just blimey, we have that other loan as well. Right, well, let's get ourselves... Oh, I've done too much. Oh, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It is alright. Construction, silo extensions, and... Oh, how close? Hang on a minute. Do I need... Is there a silo? That's confusing. Oh my. So this is a... Is that cow the object? Ah, it is. Right, so this is confusing. I may have to come in here to deliver milk, which would be terribly, terribly annoying. I would much rather have it out here if I have to actually deliver it somewhere. But I think this is a silo, and then this is simply just the extension to it. Right, I didn't even notice this before when I was looking in here, but... yeah, maybe that's what we need to do. Oh, you know what? Here's how we can find out. If it has an interactive zone, that means we have to deliver to it manually, which we do. We do. Which is fine, absolutely fine. I just don't know where to put it now. Right, maybe... Is this our land? Ah. Maybe right here would be good, because it's not quite... Yeah. Right, let me get this trailer shifted, and we'll get our milk storage built. Alright, well, as you can see, we are not where we once were, because I was having a look at the ground, and it's just far too uneven, and that space is just a bit too busy. I do like parking trailers there, so why not put it next to our other silo? It might leave a bit of a funny thing here, and there's a bit of trees in, but that is really not a massive concern of mine. I'm not too fussed on that, and it shouldn't really mess with the ground too much, so I'll just place it. And, well, let's make our way there. I did have the trailer all lined up, ready to go. Now, this tractor really, really, really does not like... this tractor unit, I should say, does not like this trailer at all. It's far too heavy for it, but it can manage, which is why we have it. It can barely manage, but I think it will be sufficient enough. If it can't get up this hill, we really need to do something about that. Oh my. Oh blimey. Come on. Normally... Yeah, I'm going to have to put a small path in here, because I would definitely take this path normally. Nearly there, nearly there. Honestly, we don't have to do this very often. It's just a matter of needing extra space for milk. Brilliant. Fantastic. So we're officially not stressing the milk anymore. Now that that's done, what else is on? I believe 55 will be ready to harvest. It is. Now 48 is growing again. It's a bit frustrating, because I almost don't want to... Oh, right. Oh, blimey, there's so many bales. Right, we do have to clear these bales out as well. So we'll do that. This is ready to make its way to... Actually, we can probably do that. We don't really need to. If I even remember how to open the... There we are. What field? 55. I know it's a bit unnecessary, we could just drive it there ourselves. Blimey. But we're not going to. Right, so that's on its way. This is unloaded now. Now it should be much easier to maneuver around, now that it's empty. And we can load up another trailer full of milk, and we might put it into the storage again, or just leave it in the trailer till we really have to move it. As again, we do have lots on. And as I was saying previous, I mean, I'm excited about looking at future options for the that massive field, because I would really like to do something with it versus keeping it as grass, but it's just massive, isn't it? So we should really see what to do about that. 48 I'll just leave as, it's fine. I might maybe sell it. The reason I'm thinking of selling it is just to be able to sell all of our small fields and just focus on the one big one, which would be ideal. 71 can be sold as well, and 14 if I'm not mistaken. Ah, right. I need to get straw out of here as well. We do need the straw, so that's another thing that we can get the... Oh, where are we? There we go. Making your way. I think we can probably use... I'll just shut that down for now. Can probably use... Should use this Valtra. How's the cow's food? They're fine for now, so we'll detach that. We'll find the baler again. Where have I left it? I think I left it to get a wash, but it needs to be used again, so we won't wash it. Not just yet. I will remove the interactive zones as well, markers rather, as well, and go from there. Right, so we'll take this. Right, so that's our little drill. I am very tempted to do potatoes, but that's mental. It's absolutely mental. It would be fun, but maybe not for this time around. Right, they have arrived. This now, I think... Let's see, which way will it choose to go? If I leave it an option... Oh, please don't crash into the fuel pump. Blimey. Let's get this fired up. What field? Yeah, closest one would be 13. That I can remember. Yeah, it's fine. Well, it does have to go to 14, but... Alright, we'll just do that. Off you go. Right. Brilliant. Now that that's on its way, we can... We'll just reverse here to get a nicer position. Why? What? Repair station? What's that? No, don't drive to the repair station. Where have they gone? Oh, blimey. That'll be why they haven't gotten anywhere. But why? What are you doing? The bloody hell is your plan, mate? Right, let's try... Ugh. Which way were they trying to go? I don't understand. Right, let's set them off again. No, you don't have to go that way. Oh, I don't understand. No, not repair station. Absolute mentalist. Oh, she was on the right path. There we go. Do not turn round. Brill. Shall we crack on? Yes, we shall. There we go. Right, okay, we can hop into this field here. I think this might be the last big field, or the last harvest we do before our massive harvest. Because if I drill any other crops, I won't be drilling any of the small crops that we have. Just because we're not going to keep them, we're going to sell them. Like the alfalfa one up there. But we might as well just wait till we've done everything from all the fields, and then we'll sell them all at one time. And get a nice bit of extra profit from that. There we are, sneak in through here. Now, we do need straw as well, so we will ensure that we have straw enabled. But we need to unfold first. There we go. Love the lighting on this map. It's absolutely incredible. And we've got straw coming out. There we have it. So we've got our wheat being harvested. Now this will be for the chickens primarily, I would assume, and the straw for the cows, of course. Not for manure production, but rather for the mixture. So silage is out right now, but we do have nearly 200,000 litres. Oh, well, maybe not that much. 150 closer to of TMR ready to go. So the cows will not go unfed. Although it would be interesting to increase the trough size, because that would be incredibly useful. But maybe that 36,000 or whatever it is more realistic. So anyways, enough rambling. I'm going to crack on with the time-lapse. We'll get the harvest done. Hopefully I can get round the headland before the helper gets to the canola field, because then once they arrive I will swap over to the Valtra, get a bit of straw baling done, and then we can, yeah, finish up the harvest with a helper. Alright, I'm going to stick this on a helper now. I did end the time-lapse a tad prematurely, but we are going to head back to it. I had a notification pop up, of course, that the helper here came to the repair shop instead of Field 4 and spent some £6,000 repairing itself. I didn't know it could do that. Whoops. I still can't see what's been... I guess, yeah, fully repaired. Very lost, though. Where... I don't even know where we are. Oh, are we... What in the bloody hell are you doing up here, mate? Yeah, so anyways, partway through that time-lapse, I did get a notification saying that something repair something. That's rubbish. I've no idea why that happened, or why they haven't made their way to field 14. Absolute rubbish, helper. Let's get that set up. I'm sorry about your crop there. Where are you going? Right, well, I guess we'll just have to wait for them to make their way down there. Hopefully it happens eventually. In the meantime, we'll just check on the helper again, I suppose. Yeah, the helper's getting on just fine. We do need a tractor with a trailer here. Oh, right. There was a comment. I can't remember, sorry. Warren, I believe, said something about mulching the trees or whatever. I can't be bothered at all. So thanks for the comment, though. But even if we need to mulch, I don't care. It's fine. The trees will still grow just as fine, and the nuts will be just as tasty. Right. Okay. Let's... Yeah, we'll just leave this... We'll leave that. We'll keep the front loader on. I don't want to faff with taking it off. Let's find... I wonder if it can manage with the class trailer. I'm also very... Maybe we'll have to use the class trailer for the nuts. I have a... yeah, I'm going to use this for now because it's just better for the tractor. But I wonder if we'll have enough nuts that we need a big... like a massive trailer. I have no idea what to expect from the yield from our nut trees. So it could be hundreds of thousands. It could be not. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how many nuts we get. Yeah, this tractor is going to struggle. It's already struggling, to be honest. There we are. Right, so we'll make our way to the combine, because it will fill up rather quickly, I reckon. As soon as the helper gets to the bales, we will switch over to a bit of a baling time-lapse. We'll kind of add it on to what we were doing before. Nearly full, it says. Good timing then, indeed. Hopefully it can get to the end of its row. Oh, has it not been completing rows? Oh no, it's alright. Should make it. I'll try and get up alongside for when it turns round. Oh, lost in the trees. Yeah, best to just get out of its way. Okay, never mind. It wants to crash into me anyways. Right, look at that. What a beautiful view. Yeah, I will miss the views, definitely, from this map when we do move on to something a bit different. But that's honestly a common theme with most of these amazing maps, is that they're just beautiful to look at. And this is absolutely no exception. Castelnaud is incredibly beautiful. There we are, loading in the wheat. Might fill the trailer up by the end of the field, but at least we have our massive silo now, our massive medieval silo, which will hold many a grain for all of our animals, well, chickens, and anything we want to sell as well. So it should be alright. Right, so this should empty by the time it hits the end there, and then I will hopefully be able to start baling the straw in the canola field. What a faff to have to go all the way down there, but we knew we were getting into. Brilliant. Okay, so we'll just leave this here because it can't really go anywhere else. Just don't want it to be in the way of the combine. Brilliant. Now... Right, nearly there. Okay, I will take over, and... Oh, if I can find the button, there we are. I'll take over this, and I will see you at field 14. Right, unfold the baler, and lower it down, fire it up, beacons off, and we're away. So for this particular session, I will throw it into a time-lapse, and honestly, it's a very small field, so it really shouldn't take too long at all. Right, well, here we have nearly done the canola straw, so that's really good. I don't know if we'll get full bale, a final full bale rather, from here, but we will be doing some wheat straw very soon. It is the same straw, so it'll add in just fine. But then we have 1, 2, 3 bales. It's a bit of a faff to have to come down for 3 bales, but well. Yeah, there we go. We'll make it 4. 5. We'll make the trip worth it. So there we go. 5 bales, 5.5 nearly from this field. Now I will set the helper off again to make its way back to the wheat field. I haven't gotten any notifications yet from the helper, so I do hope they're still cracking on just fine. We should double check though. Oh yeah, nearly full though. So we will go to field 55. Oh, there you go. Just got the 80% warning, so we'll go field 55. Off you go. See you there. And where's the harvester? Oh, brilliant. Right, there's a bit there and a bit there, so I will very quickly. Oh, good, perfect timing. I will just finish the rest up off camera very quickly. Alright, well, we did end up with nearly 90% in the combine, and oh, we've just filled the trailer up. How much of the combine remains? 17%. Right, well, okay, that's fine. What we're going to do is we'll take this to the silo, hopefully. Oh, it's right there. Blimey, that's just fine. We just have to get round the header trailer, and we should be alright. We'll get there in a matter of hours at this rate. If I can just whip round. Oh, yes, look at that speed. So what I'm going to do as well, for the straw bales that are in the far field, I'm going to send this Valtra down, oh blimey, because it has the, there we go, it has the front loader on, and I believe I haven't sold, oh sorry, pardon, I haven't sold my other trailer, I hope. I really can't remember. Oh, no, see it there in the distance. Yes, so I will send this Valtra down with the front loader to that field. That way we can easily, well, fairly easily collect all of our bales down there. That'll be very nice to do, very handy indeed. Right, we might as well, with being how close this is, we might as well just bring it over to the silo direct. Now, we shouldn't do any crop damage here. I don't know how we were doing crop damage in that other field. I really don't understand. It wasn't our own field, so I don't get it. But nevertheless, we'll just drop this off here. Now, I was talking about selling this combine in the previous episode. I was talking about selling it because I've used it loads in Frühling, and as I say, I would like to do a mega harvest, and I would like to do a mega harvest with a mega combine. So, yeah, I don't think... Oh, I love that. That's nice. Don't know. I mean, by mega, I mean like real, like mega, like a big, like bloody massive, or even a bigger class too. But we shall see. Obviously, it would be we can't afford even to lease it, so yeah, why even check? But maybe a big John Deere. I don't think I've used any John Deere halves, not big ones at least. The other option is this. Oh, what's that then? Oh, that's for beets as well. So yeah, it would be that, and now that's £600,000. Brilliant, brilliant machine that if we were to do spuds, obviously we'd be using this, but I think I'd prefer to not. I think I'll save another big potato harvest for something different, maybe even an American style map, and do like a very big potato harvest. But we shall see, we shall see. Lots of series to come, no doubt about it. So what we'll do for now is we'll get this connected. I think I will sell this though. I think now that we've harvested all of our fields, alright, this field needs to be dealt with, so we won't sell it. This field still needs to be dealt with. That field needs to be dealt with. So 56 is really the only one we can sell so far, and it is growing back, which is... Oh no, we've got some bales in. So we won't sell anything until we've got all the bales cleared out. But, as you can see, the helper is nearly arrived at the field, which means we should probably get those bales sorted as well. At least all the baling is nearly done, so that's good. What I'll do is I will get this tractor all set up on the Le Boulch flatbed trailer and have it sent down to our canola crop. Alright, the straw baling for the wheat, our final baling job for now at least, is this field, and we are underway. Now I have just done load of baling in a previous time lapse, so I mean I could toss this into another one, and actually, you know what, I might do. I don't know if I'll do a first person time lapse because they can be a bit not dizzying, but they can be a bit, yeah, it's just not as fun to watch, is it? We do have beautiful scenery surrounding us, so luckily we can use that to our advantage while we are doing the baling. Now, just to let you know as well, I have the other Valtra en route to the canola field so we can get those bales collected. I'll get them collected and get the tractor and trailer sent back over here. Once that's done, we can then sell that field at least. I also have sent the Deutz harvester to the shop, well, near to the shop, so that we can get it sold as well. So that would be nice to bring some money in that way. We don't have any other fields to harvest, and the next time we need a big harvester, or a harvester at all, I have full intentions on leasing one. Not lease to own or anything, just to lease it. We might use some of the money from the harvester sale to pay off the loan, or to buy out some of our lease to own items. Right, so just before we crack on, I haven't heard anything from the helpers, which, oh good, it usually concerns me when it's gone radio silence for a bit. Look at that timing, absolutely impeccable. Very pleased with that. Let's get into the field, and while we're here, we might as well just get these bales at least cleared up and ready to go. So we've got loads on here on this tractor. We've got that. I have put the front weight as well. Well, it needs to go on the rear. Oh, that's the wrong thing. There we are. Because if we pick up bales without one, we might just flop over forward, which is no good. Or we'll have to do one bale at a time. Nevertheless, very quickly, as I wrap up the bale collection here, I will just quickly touch on a few things. So, this episode is probably at this point potentially a little bit longer than usual, and I think that might be the case for the rest of this series. Now, again, don't fret when I say rest of series as if it's ending tomorrow or something, but as it stands, probably aiming for... Now, I don't usually do this with a series because I like to just let them play out, but I am aiming for 25 episodes. Now, I know that means that it is fairly soon till it's done, but there are far too many maps and far too many other amazing options to not explore them. Well, I was going to say all of them, but that's just not possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the most of what we can from the last... What episode is this? 18 or something? 18, 19? I believe this is 18. So we'll make the most of the last... What is that going to be? 6 episodes or so? So that's why I'm considering doing a mega harvest in that big field. And I think that's for the best. I think that'll be a lot of fun to do. For one, it'll be fun to do. And two, it gives us an option to... I love a mega harvest to end a series. It's what I did with Barley Spring as well. I did a load of different field harvesting, some big harvesting. And yeah, the same for this one. So having 25 will give us time to produce... we'll harvest the nuts and then produce a bit of cheese as well. But I'm almost tempted to produce more nut-related things versus the cheese with the time we have left. But again, we'll see what happens. Right, that's fine there. We'll get the one loaded on the back, and then happy days. It's all good. I really, and here's a nice thing about this series as well that I've experienced is Valtra. I've never really used Valtra tractors before, but blimey, they are pretty wicked. I mean, this one came with the map originally, because I do like using the tractors that the map maker has provided. It feels like it could be more appropriate. At least they were different. A lot of maps that are released use very basic, very basic kit, the same kit over and over. So it is nice to see a difference there. Not only that, but the new Valtra that I did go and purchase in the sale, if I remember correctly, it was in the sale. Brilliant machine. So I'm very pleased with experiencing new brands that I normally wouldn't try or have tried. Not to avoid them, just haven't tried them. So anyways, that is all done. Now we're going to get lined up here on the road, and we'll have this helper sent back to the farm. We'll also check on the combine before we end the episode, because I want to make certain that that gets to where it needs to go. Now, where is... I knew it. Bloody knew it. Oh my. Climbing trees? What, are you a monkey? Unbelievable. Silly monkey indeed. Sorry, I'll let you pass. Poor pedestrians. Alright, just before we crack on with that... there we are. Oh, right, this as well. Always something going on. Let's go... Well, I'll just go 47. If I put it anywhere here, it gets very confused. So 47 is always a good shout, because it's close to our fields, close to our mixer, rather, and at least it's much closer than driving from here. I'll tell you that much. Before we hop into that, but that will actually, yeah, I'll shut the engine down for now because we are going to continue on with this in the next episode. Although I'll probably do the rest off camera, to be honest. We have loads of other things we need to focus on, so let's just make our way to the shop and get this sold. Alright, we've arrived at the shop, and I do love when I see one of my helpers go in the opposite direction. I think that's very cool. I just like that a lot. Right, we'll hop in here and go over to the shop area. I do apologise to the shop now. I did not clean it before selling it, but that is fine. They can deal with that. Right, let's see what we get for everything. 73. Oh, that's alright, that's alright. We will repair... Oh, blimey, can we? Yeah, I can't repaint it. Although, if I do this first, then we can, and I would like to, because we do get a bit of extra, but not really a lot. So we'll sell that. Yes. We'll sell... we'll repaint. What's more important, I wonder? Here, we'll do that. We'll get this money back. It's fine. Okay, good. Yeah, sell. Brilliant. And... happy days, we're at £109,000. All that said, we did, yeah, because we sold some and we spent some. So, looking at the loan, that's not quite even enough to cover the loan. What about all of our other items as well? Let's have a look and see. Oh, right, is it just that? Oh, wow. Well, we might as well pay it. Yeah, go on. Done. Beautiful. Let's also, while we're here doing financial things, let's bring this down at least to £100,000. There we go. It's nice to have a bit of money in the bank. We don't know what we need to do with it just yet, but it should be all right. Let's have a look here at the helper. Ah, I knew it. Good thing I checked. Right, we'll get this set off a final time before we end the episode, but at the very least, the helper is making their way. Absolutely brilliant. And there we have it. Brilliant. Well, this is the end of this episode. So, very curious to see, have you noticed a difference? And now, remember, I'm recording this now, so I haven't edited or anything yet, so I don't know at what quality it is going to actually work, especially since the, well, YouTube does tend to reduce a bit of the quality in that, but it should be a much higher quality than any of my previous videos. If it's not, then I'll tinker with it for the next one, and so on and so forth. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I know it's always hectic on Castelnaud, so it's a bit mental, but if you have enjoyed, cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel, and please feel free to subscribe if you enjoy it. Until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.